Hey friends, Red Specs Gaming here, and welcome back to Ark Genesis. Since the last episode, I have spent a bit of time, as you can see, clear cutting and picking everything off the top of this bluff that we started in here. A few things come back because I think the distance on the respawn is there, but we're going to change that because we're going to be up here building. I decided we will stay here after all, since this is a pretty good view. I like the view here. It's got access to a lot of different areas, and it's not too terribly high up. So yeah, I think this is a good spot. So we're going to stick to this spot here, and we're going to build up here. But before we get to building, the first thing we're going to need to do is get some metal, because there was no metal here at all. So let me drop all this crap. You can, using this pickup mod, the HG, you can just drop the whole bag, and it will pick everything out of the bag there for you. But the one thing I do want to make sure we do is repair our tools before we go, and make sure that they are ready to go. So if we do that button there, that pulls the resources to repair, pulls it right out of the box for you, and you can move it while it's repairing back down. Same thing here. Gonna do that, repair him, make sure that's good to go, and then we're gonna make a second pick because we're gonna be going back to the swamp, even though I hate that place, and then getting enough metal and getting out of there if we can. So I want to make sure we have a second pick, grab as much as we can, and run when the time comes. So yeah, that's what the plan is here. We should have enough food, but I'm actually going to grab some of this meat. So we ended up with 189 of that meat, and I'm going to take about 47 with me. Whatever that number is good. And I'll show you what we ended up with, by the way, on berries after picking this whole top here. Quite a few berries here. The 10,000 stack is nice because you end up with nice clean boxes. You can see so much fiber from picking all of those berry bushes. We ended up with, you know, tons of materials here ready to go. But that said, all right, put it off long enough. Let's head back to the swamp, to the bog, and I'm not really sure where we're going. Let's go southeast this time. We're going to have to set up a teleport-specific pad because the teleport bubble is quite large, and if we have any dinos up there, then we don't want to end up pulling them with us on a teleport. And you can see how big that is. So we'll have probably this area out here we're going to build out as our teleport pad, and then we'll have the base more in that way. But weapons ready. Let's go get some metal because we're going to need it.
Teleport activated. Coordinates confirmed.
Get away from the
Teleport
water.
complete.
There's a Dilo there. No, it's not a Dilo. That's a Oviraptor. All right, so we need to find us some metal. It's a good sign when you come in and there's vegetarian dinosaurs. That means the area has not been. Of course, he's running, so that's frightening. Why is he running? Oh yeah, there's some raptors over there and some pigs, so let's try to get around this way. I feel like this is the same spot we came in on earlier. Feel like it is. Here's a Dilo right here. Let's deal with this here Dilo. Nope, he's not gonna mess with us. Alright, we're not gonna mess with him then. Not really sure. I know the map a bit from playing on the server. And it's interesting how different it looks when you don't have people's bases to mark where you are. I feel like we're going to have to get away from this bluff because there's no metal here on this bluff that I'm finding. So let's... Alright, Dilo. Don't start with me and I won't start with you. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start with him. You know why? We need hide. We're going to need tons of hide. Oh, it's a 145. That's a problem. That's a problem. He's gonna mess us up if we're not careful. Oh, don't want to get caught by him. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Remember to strafe when they go to spit. Go to sleep forever. I don't want to waste a bola on it if I can avoid it. Bolas for emergencies. Like if raptor starts coming at us, we can use it to get away. So I adopt a run and live to fight another day policy normally, unless I'm specifically looking to get some hide or something. And I know, hey, this guy was a 145, but here's the thing, I don't really need a Dilo. They're not really going to do much for me. Alright, let's move on, shall we? There's a second Dilo. Wow, okay. Guess we're doing this again. Oh, hey, he's a 135. Come on, you. Come get it. Dilos are easy as long as you have the weapons. If we lose our spears, then we have to bola it and do like we did with that first one. And just make sure you strafe when they go to spit. And just keep backing away. Oh, shit. Don't want to get caught. Come on. Hurry up. Strafe. Die already. Die already. Alright, he's dead. Good. Alright, more meat and hide. I'll take it. Let's see if we can get some metal. Let's get off this bluff. So like I was saying, I generally adopt a, let's eat some food. Getting low on food there. A run away. If I see stuff that's a problem, I run from it. Because, ooh, like that right there. That is a problem. You don't want to go down there. There's another problem right there. Two-horned problem. So I don't like this area. I don't like this spot that it's put us in. There's that pig there. Oh, okay, so this is the bug swarm. And the best way to fight the bug swarm... Oh, no, it's not a bug swarm. This is the bees. They're also just to back away and stab. But you know what? We can use chitin. Alright. And chitin used that, I think. Let me make sure I'm looking at that right. Harvesting skin. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, all that clearing of that bluff brought us up to level 36. We're about to be level 37. So I'm going to do that for health. Take that up. We're going to eat a little meat. And let's get off this bluff if we can. I guess we just need to make a break for it. It's really all we can do. So here we go. We're going to go towards that tree over there. Crossing water makes me nervous, but what are you going to do, you know? Can't stay in the same place forever. The frogs. Oh, right here. Right here. This is the... Wait, okay. That dragonfly didn't start with me, so I'm not going to start with him. Alright, we're going to try to grab as much metal here as we can and get the heck out of here. Not going to get much with this stone pick, but we'll get what we can. Keeping my eye as much peeled in that direction as I can. I think I know where I am now on the map. Definitely looks different compared to the last time I was here on the server where my friends' bases were. Come on. Let's see if we can get like 200 metal, maybe. We'll throw down the stone and make weight for metal if we can. Hi, big guy. You seen any crystal around here? No? Just some metal? Alright, you know what? Let's grab a little more metal. And then we'll zip home from there. This looks safe enough for now. I'll see you guys when we get home. Okay, so we're back. We came back with exactly 250 because right after I left, my other pick broke and I wasn't willing to risk the metal to go back out and get what I needed to fix it, so I just went ahead and came on back. That's enough to get us going anyways. And the first 5 that we get of metal I'm actually going to use specifically to make a modded item called the S Plus crafting station. And that takes 5 ingots and some hide, stone, and wood. So we're going to pull everything we need for that and craft that. And the reason I like this guy right up front is because then I can craft a lot more at one time. If you want to make 10 foundations, for example, you don't have the weight in your own inventory for that. But with the S Plus crafting station, it can handle that for you. So we're going to go ahead and put that guy down here, because we're going to get started on laying out the foundation for our base up here. That we're going to use, and I've got a specific shape in mind, so we're going to need, let's start with foundations. Let's see, these use 40 and these use 80, so yeah, we'll pull enough stuff for, and we're always going to be doing S plus, everything's going to be S plus, but we're going to pull enough here for I don't know, let's go with like 20 to start with. So if we pull enough, we're not going to make just squares, but if we pull for 20, then we've got that. And you can see it pulls everything in that you need for the 20 of those. And I wonder how much stone that leaves us. Probably not. Yeah, it gives us another 1,000 still. Alright. Okay, so we're back, and I actually had to drop down and get as much stone from the entire island as I could possibly find, because we burned through most of the stone just to make the foundation of what this base is going to look like. Hey, look, I'm down to like 151, but I think we should be able to do it now. And so we're going to go facing, I think, that direction. Yeah, because that kind of faces us in towards, like, we want that view there with this to the left to be our front view. And so I've got a specific idea in mind here. And we're going to start in the back here with a 2x2. And I think I want to start in this lower area here. Alright, and we start like this. Okay, and then we're going to put triangle foundations on the front here and bring it kind of to a point like that. Okay, and then I think from there we're going to do the same thing on the side here. Like that. Alright, and then I think between these points, we're basically going to be building a circle. And so off of this, we're going to start with triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle. Need some more squares. Let me go grab more squares real quick. I've got everything. I counted them out and built what we needed, so we should have enough to finish this. Square, triangle, square, and of course we need the triangles. Should have grabbed them all. I was worried about weight, but I have been raising my weight a lot as a builder. I find it important to raise your weight. There we go. And we go there. And there. Okay. And so that's the first circle. And then we're going to do the same thing over here on this side. That's the front of the base there. And that is off of this 2x2, we go like this. Do you like that. And then triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle. Okay, this is going to be a problem because this is a little too high here. So the way we get around this, we're going to need more than what I thought. What were you? You were a triangle, I think? Yeah, that was a triangle. So we're going to have to drop another triangle there. And then we can do a square. And we can do a triangle here. And then, did I do that right? Hold on. Something's wrong. Let me go up and look real quick. Something's wrong. What did I do wrong here? He's coming off that way. He's going that way. Triangle, square. Triangle, square. Triangle, square. Triangle. This is square. And then that should be triangle, right? Is that right? Let me think. Oh, you know what? This should be a square here, right? And then that's a triangle there. And then we're going to need a square here to finish it out. And then this should be... Yeah, okay, that's why. So we're going to need 1 square, 2 square. And then we're going to need some more triangles to finish out the center. But let me go ahead and fill in this side here. At least. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing in here. As much as we can. Alright, and so we're going to go I'm going to need to go get some more stone and complete this. I'll be back when that's done. So just wanted to quickly show you this. One thing when you're in the water biome is that these corals, well, first off, in this map, your oxygen drops way slow and you swim way fast. So, you know, even without scuba, you're really good to go. But these corals, they drop a lot of stone. So if you're out on your island, you can come down into these waters and you can get stone and flint from these guys. You just got to make sure you can get back up, so keep your eye open for bad guys. So yeah, I'm gonna grab a bunch more stone and then I'll see you guys back up top when I get this foundation done. Okay, the platform is all done, and so I have made some ladders so you could get up above it and kind of take a look here. My hands are not in the way. You can see it's kind of like 2 spheres in the front, or 2 circles, and then there's a back area that kind of comes back this way. And so yeah, this will be kind of the shape of the base. We'll probably do greenhouse in one of these circles and something else in the other, and that'll be our front door going down there. So one thing I haven't covered is this tool here. It is the demo gun, the S Plus demo gun. As a builder, this is your best friend. If you've never used one of these, I recommend you get one. It's just a piece of thatch and it crafts up. And this guy is great because you can pick up things from a distance real quick without having to mess with the radio menus. Has a second mode in it. When you right click, this is demolition mode. Be very careful with this because this just destroys. I don't have anything here to destroy, but this will not pick up. It'll just totally trash it. So if it's in red, be very cautious. Be cautious anyways. I've once picked up a floor and collapsed a whole wall of a building, not being careful with that. So if you're not using it, get it out of your hand. Alright, and so the other thing I've done here is I created this guy, blood syringe. And if you just look at that guy, he's real easy. He is chitin, keratin, and some hide. And what you do with the blood syringe is you come in here and you right click it and you say consume, and it pulls a blood pack out of you. So you'll notice your health starts to go down. Oh, and you can drink the blood too, so that was kind of like I put it back. But we'll do consume on that. And then when this refreshes, we'll do consume again. And we'll do that over and over and over. And I've been placing them here into the preserving bin, and because we're basically trying to build up a lot of these. And so what I'm trying not to do is I'm trying not to cheese. If I wanted to cheese, I would just do this until I died, and then I would chop myself up for food as well, and then I would just keep doing it again. So you put down a bed, you use blood until you die, chop yourself up to collect meat, and you get your syringe. But I'm trying not to do that because we are already playing a modded game here, and so I'm trying to care about death, I guess is what I'm saying. So I've only been doing a little bit at a time and then eating to heal through, and once I heal up I go again, basically. So we're gonna build up. I want to get like 120, I think. At 5 times taming, that should be good for a max level Bloodstalker, which we will be doing in the next episode. In this episode, though, I just wanted to show you one other thing here. So that's the foundation. We used S+. I said we would be using S+ for everything. What I actually want to do with this is I want to use one of the other mods, which is Echo's Stable. So if we look at this guy here, you type in Echo. This is the Echo Stable Structure and Decor crafting table. Looks like a saddle, and that uses some wood and some hide. So let's craft one of those guys, because this has some just really cool, I like the look of it for my house. Like, it's great for making your own, barns and stables and stuff, but I'm gonna use it for my house. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here and we're gonna take a look, and you can do all kinds of stuff in here. You can create signs and barrels, and these are really cool hay floors if you ever wanted to put hay floor down for your animals that looked more realistic. There's tons of furniture in here. Like, we'll probably go ahead and make a bed now so we have a respawn point. That's fiber and wood, so we'll pull that in and we'll craft that for now, and I'm just gonna set that down over here so we have a respawn point if we need it. So let's do that real quick. We'll just put that right here. Actually, we can just do it right off to the side for now. Right there. And now we have a place to respawn. That's just out of the way because we'll have it over there shortly. But the thing I really wanted to do is I really wanted to make some windows and some walls with this. So if you look in structures, and in here you can, one thing about the mod that I don't like is if I was to do window here, nothing happens. But if I go into structures, it filters it. But if you don't know which category you're looking for, that can be hard to find. The problem is we don't have any crystal yet. So before we can get some crystal, or before we can do any windows, we need some crystal. But what we'll do instead is we will do a wall, a few walls. And these guys are going to be, you got like a lot of these are specifically for stable. They're like a half wall, or they've got like caging in them and stuff like that. And those are great if you're building stables. They look really cool. I just want the full wall though. So this guy here is the full stable wall. And he is fiber, thatch, and wood. So I'm going to pull enough, let's say for 8 of these. Pull that in and craft that. And while that's crafting, I want to get a few other things because I like to do my buildings a certain way. And what we need are some, I think they're rails. We got the S+ rails. And we're going to pull enough for 8 of those and craft those. And I'll show you what we do with this and how we're going to build this out. And then what I'll do is I'll continue the building once we get some crystal. We're going to need crystal to finish this build because, like I said, I really want windows in this guy. Alright, so now we have 8 stables and 8 walls. And actually we want one more thing, and I can build it myself here. And that's going to be a double door. I'm going to make an S+ double door out of stone. So this guy here, full enough for that. Craft that. Alright. And we're going to take this guy, and we're going to put him in our doorway. He's going to be here. And I want to make sure he's facing outward. Okay. So that's where our door is going to go. And we'll do probably a ramp right here real quick. I can do that in my own inventory too. S+, stone ramp. Craft that. And we'll put that down there real quick. Boom. That's crafted. Drop that in there, and then you can actually hold your E key on that, and you can say switch to stairs. So now we have stairs coming up into our house, and that looks really nice. Alright, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take these railings, and we're going to put them here, 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 and we have one more, and we're going to actually put that one more on top of this. And the reason we're going to do that will be apparent here in just a second. If we come in here and we hold E on this, we can tell this to switch to a half wall. And we're going to do that on all of those real quick. So bam, bam, bam. bam, bam. Alright, and then we're going to take these stable walls and we're going to actually put them on top of that like that. And I'm going to leave a space there. Yeah, I'm going to leave a space there and I'm going to skip every other here. That's what I'm going to do. And we'll have windows in every other, okay? And the reason we take this and switch this to a half wall that I do it this way is, one, I like the way it looks. And that actually might be a problem. I'll have to fix that. Sometimes things snap a little funny in this game. That even looks like it might be sticking up just a tiny bit, so let's pick that up for a moment. May have to snap this guy up a little bit more. But I like the way it looks, for one, and two, when we have the windows, the stable windows, they have a big circle window in the middle of them, and I don't like it at the foot level. I just don't like that window sitting on the ground, so I like the half walls to kind of, you know, put your windows where you want them, looking out this way, right at eye level. So that's going to look really nice when we get some crystal. So we'll probably do that starting in the next episode. Yeah. So that's what we need, is crystal coming up. So that's a good spot to stop. We got a good jump on our building here. We got a foundation in, ready to go. We just need to get some crystal so we can build some window panels. And this will be a nice base to start out with. We should be doing several different base builds in each of the biomes. Kind of different things aimed at those biomes and spots in those biomes that I've seen that look pretty nice. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. But this is just the start of it. Next episode we'll probably go get some crystal, and we'll hopefully I'll have the blood built up. We can go hunt down a blood stalker, and that should be pretty exciting, because that's the first good tame that I think that we can use here, because they're super versatile. So hopefully you guys are excited about that. I know I am. So do me a favor, if you like this episode, hit the like button. And if you want to see more like this and you're not subscribed to the channel already, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button there. It really helps the channel out. It kind of tells me when people are enjoying something and when they're not. And I hope everybody has a good and safe rest of your week. And until next time, talk to you later.